The road was blanketed in a dense, creeping fog that seemed to swallow everything in sight. Denise had been driving aimlessly, lost in thought and pain, until she spotted the outline of an unfamiliar hotel through the gray murk. With nowhere else to go, she pulled over and decided to stay the night. As she stepped out of the car, the fog curled around her like cold fingers. A faint glow flickered in the distance, a modest light above a glass door, barely piercing through the mist. It led her into the hotel lobby, where an elderly man sat behind the counter, his face weathered and eyes heavy with fatigue. "Can I help you, miss?" he asked, his voice dry and distant. Denise nodded softly and requested a room. The exchange was brief. Without small talk, he handed her a key with a hollow clink. She moved silently through the dim hallway, found her room, and locked the door behind her with a finality that echoed louder than the click itself. Inside the room's stale silence, Denise sat down and turned to the one who had never left her side. Her partner. The only constant through years of pain. The betrayal of a husband who sought comfort in other women, the loss of her parents that left a void no one else could fill. He had always listened without judgment, offering her strength when the world gave her none. He was her anchor when life tried to pull her under. She uncorked a bottle of red wine and took a slow sip, letting the warmth ease the chill in her chest. The stereo crackled to life, filling the room with soft melodies from her favorite playlist. As the music played, her thoughts surged like a tidal wave. Memories flooded in, the regrets, the what-ifs, the irreversible decisions. She recalled the old saying, "Sometimes your mind is the most dangerous place to be." And tonight, she was drowning in it. She made her way to the bathroom and scattered her makeup across the sink. Her reflection stared back, flawless lipstick, defined eyes, a beauty that even now she struggled to believe in. Her husband never saw it. To him, she was merely another possession to neglect. But her partner, he had helped her make that problem disappear. Permanently. As the music softened into a mellow jazz tune, Denise floated back into the room, her movements slow, deliberate, like a dance in a dream. She reached the bed, where her partner waited, silent and cold. Cradling him, she moved gently to the rhythm, tears tracing down her cheeks, mascara painting sorrow across her skin. Every note was a step toward the inevitable. When the final note faded into silence, Denise knelt on the floor. She held her partner with reverence, fingers curling around the weight of him. He was powerful, always had been, the only thing in her life she could control. She brought him to her lips, surrendering to the moment she had rehearsed so many times in her mind. And bang! The sound shattered the silence like glass. Hotel guests in surrounding rooms froze. Some screamed. The front desk called the authorities. By the time the police arrived, the fog had only grown thicker outside. Inside room 207, Denise lay still, a portrait of pain wrapped in peace. Her final tears had dried. She had escaped not just the law, but the haunting weight of everything she'd carried for so long. Lying next to her was her most loyal companion, a .357 Magnum.